Have you ever looked at the sky and asked, why? Why do innocent children die young? Why does cancer take away the kindest souls? Why are there wars, earthquakes, and cruelty when so many good people are just trying to live in peace? This question, why do bad things happen to good people? It's one of the oldest, deepest, and most haunting questions humanity has ever asked. Let's dive into it. Not with easy answers, but with honesty, philosophy, and heart. This question is so big, philosophers gave it a name, the problem of evil. It goes like this. If God is all-powerful, he could stop evil. If God is all good, he would want to stop evil. But evil exists, so either God is not powerful, not good, or maybe doesn't exist at all. This is the philosophical dilemma. It's not just about God, it's about justice, meaning, and the nature of life itself. Let's bring this down to the human level. A mother loses her child in an accident. A kind man gets paralyzed in a random shooting. A girl is born into a war zone she didn't choose. Where is the justice? If life is a test, why do some start the race already broken? If karma is real, why do cruel people thrive while the gentle ones suffer in silence? These stories hurt because they're real. In theology, the attempt to answer this question is called Theodicy, justifying the ways of God. Different religions offer different answers. Hinduism talks about karma and reincarnation. Maybe the suffering is a result of past actions in this life or the last. But that raises a moral question. Should a child suffer for a past they don't even remember? Christianity often sees suffering as a test or a path to spiritual growth. Some believe that Jesus' own suffering gives meaning to ours. God suffers with us. Islam teaches that suffering is a test of faith. Life is temporary, and the ultimate justice will be served in the afterlife. With hardship comes ease, the Quran says, but these answers don't work for everyone. Some feel comfort, others feel more alone. Let's step away from religion. What if life has no grand plan? Atheists and agnostics often see suffering as a part of an indifferent universe. We evolved in a world where pain and chaos exist, not by design but by accident. Existentialist philosophers like Jean-Paul Sartre and Albert Camus believed life has no inherent meaning, but we must create our own. Camus said, "In the face of the absurd, we must imagine Sisyphus happy." It's not about avoiding suffering, but about how we respond to it. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, wrote, "When we can't change our circumstances, we are challenged to change ourselves." So, what if we're asking the wrong question? Maybe the question isn't, why do bad things happen to good people? Maybe it's, how do good people respond when bad things happen? Because history is full of people who turn their pain into purpose. Malala Yousafzai, shot for seeking education, now fights for girls' rights worldwide. Nick Vujicic, born without arms and legs, inspires millions to live with hope. You, watching this now, have probably survived something the world never saw. Suffering is real, but so is strength. We may never have all the answers, but perhaps we can find meaning, not in the reason for suffering, but in the response to it. Be the good, create light in the darkness, and remember, even when life seems unfair, your story isn't over. If you found this video thought-provoking, hit the like button, subscribe for more deep dives into life's biggest questions, and share your thoughts in the comments. Why do you think bad things happen to good people? Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay kind.